Hey, you guys. So, just wanted to remind you here that sometimes we can get caught in a rut with maybe the routine. I don't know about you, but I know I have, and I have that tendency. And just being structured and consistent, sometimes the flip side of that can be unchanging and afraid to change. And so when it comes to exercise, I just wanted to remind us that it's not so much about sometimes it's these vague kind of words that are just thrown out that we accept, and it's almost like a popular phrase or something such as that, but there's no substance or understanding to why it's valuable, if in fact it is valuable. And so sometimes we'll hear, oh, change it up. And yeah, but there's actually, depending on what we're speaking about, there's reasons why. And I found that when we can have an understanding or some substance in why we're doing something, then that makes it so much easier. You're so much, you have, like your motivation is lasting. It's solid because you have an understanding. The person who exercises just because they want to just because they want to get right, like what does that mean? Like, that's so vague. But the person that just wants a six pack, or it's just this one singular motive for doing something that has a multitude of benefits. And if you can experience, okay, which, let me say, you can block yourself mentally from experiencing it. So you can say, oh, I want to experience, but then in your head you're always blocking it. Like, I've seen people do things with their body, get accomplishment, meaning produce positive results with their body, but because their thoughts didn't change, the results didn't last. Like, the good that they were doing was seen as negative, and so the results were always despised, and there was always something that wasn't right or wasn't good enough. And so we don't want to be that way. And so I'm saying that what you can do is allow yourself to see the multitude of benefits. Be aware if, when someone, I asked someone recently, just about their, fitness, one of my clients, and their health, and they mentioned to me, oh yeah, I'm cutting out, I'm trying to cut out such and such, which is, once again, that's vague. Like, who knows exactly what you're cutting out or if it's actually cut out. But what they said was, oh yeah, it's going good. I've lost almost such and such amount of pounds. And so what I saw was there was a connection to them doing the right thing and them losing weight. And this is what I want to say so you understand me. I'm not saying that weight loss is not a positive thing. The weight loss is one of the outcomes of making adjustments. But weight loss is not the sole determine. You can't completely determine whether or not what you're doing is healthy based on you losing weight. There's plenty of people who lose weight and they're not healthy. They're not healthy mentally, like the one, like the individuals that I've described who are negative mentally, so they're not healthy, and nor does their body stay healthy no matter what they've accomplished, because their brain is in opposition to allowing their body to receive the good, the things that were good that they did for that period of time. So then that wasn't healthy. It doesn't matter, their body changed, but then their mind was in a different place. And then a person can smoke crack and you can lose weight. You can lose weight from smoking crack. I'm never going to recommend you smoking crack to lose weight. And so we want to make sure that the motives, and to be aware that of your motives, that if you're consistently associating good with just one thing. Oh, I lost weight. Or, oh yeah, you know, my legs are starting to look like this, or my butt's starting to look like that. That doesn't mean that you're healthy. There's individuals that have sculpted their physique and then after that something detrimental happened because what they were doing in order to do it wasn't actually healthy. And so the motive can't just be the physical. The motive just can't be the number going down on the scale. Those are just responses that your body has. You know, if you stop eating toxic food, like your body is gonna stop being inflamed, and the swelling's gonna go down, and it's gonna release a bunch of junk from your system, and you're gonna lose toxic waste. You're gonna lose it. And so we want to make sure that the motive that we have, you know, the motive that we have is not just that singular thing, you know. And when you're looking at your exercise routine and you're doing the same thing, now say for instance walking is great. I mean, there are more benefits to walking than you probably know. You know, there's more benefits than we're aware of. That walking, the benefits that walking can give us. Stretching, it's great. But guess what? You're neglecting the fact that your body is more than just a mechanism or it wasn't created just to walk. There's other things that need to be done. And so what I typically encourage, you know, my clients to understand is, look, when you think about your exercise routine, think about what your body needs to do. Like, what does your body need to do functionally? Your body needs to pick things up. Your body needs to twist caps. Your body needs to walk. Your body needs to step up. Your body needs to walk at an incline. Your body needs to balance. You need to do all these things. And so think about it. Adjust your routine in relation to that, and change it up. If it needs to change up, make sure that you're addressing the needs of your body and not just doing an activity because somebody just said, oh, do this, you know, and that'll count as exercise. That's good. And let me tell you, once again, walking for 5 minutes a day is better than not walking at all. You are getting results from walking, because this is not this message is not to cause you to then feel like, oh, I'm not doing good, and then start to devalue yourself. No, because you're what you do is not the equivalent of your, it doesn't determine your value anyway. But what I'm saying is, if there's a routine that you have that is not addressing all the components of your body, then go ahead and change it up. Okay? Now remember, we have to balance. So you need something that's going to improve your balance. You need some sort of exercises that improve your balance. You want to include some exercises, that include your flexibility, because in order to move a muscle, it needs to be flexible enough to stretch and contract. And then you want to do something that improves your strength. So you need some strength training, whether you're using your own body weight, doing push-ups off of a high surface like a table, or just doing body squats, sitting down and standing up in a chair multiple times, doing calf raises. All of these sorts of things are resistance exercises. Okay, you don't always have to go to a gym or whatever, but use what's available to you. You know, don't restrict your body from what it needs, and you are going to love the results. And the results are not just about your glutes. Okay, so you all, I hope that was helpful, and I look forward to talking to you soon again. Okay, God bless you.